I cannot believe that I'm gonna say this, but if any of you guys out there are thinking about buying an espresso machine for home because you want a quick and easy way to make coffee in the morning, I have one recommendation to you. Don't. Now I understand the first question that you're gonna ask is why. And the first thing you need to know about coffee is it's constantly releasing CO2. And that degassing process changes the structure of the coffee, which changes everything to do with pouring an espresso shot basically every few minutes out of the day. Like, this espresso shot is gonna pull different now than it's gonna pull an hour from now. The most important thing when making espresso is dialing in your machine. That's to make sure that you have a perfectly balanced shot. And you want a perfectly balanced shot because espresso is so condensed. So if it's under extracted, it's gonna be super acidic. And if it's over extracted, it's gonna be super bitter. And what I mean by dialing in your shot is basically everything to do with grind size. All day long, we're adjusting this grind size to either be more fine or more coarse. At our coffee shop, every morning, we spend a good 15 minutes pulling espresso shot after espresso shot, making sure that it's perfect. This iPad right here shows our flow profile, the amount of pressure of water that's going through the espresso machine. And if you see, this shot took only 18 seconds. And based on our machine, we know we need to make our grind much finer. 7 down to 6. Now this is what you call an under extracted shot. This is gonna be so acidic. It's like real intense grapefruit. This is espresso shot number 2. Now with this one, we want to ideally see this get closer to the 28 to 30 second range. 27. Pretty close, but I still need to make it just a little bit finer. This shot's probably gonna be a little lemony, a little chocolatey. Yeah, it's pretty good. If you were gonna put milk in this, you would never know the difference. This is pretty close. So now I'm gonna go from 6 to like 5.9, 5.8. This is espresso shot number 3. And now this one is too long. It does have some really nice crema though, but it's like 90% dark chocolate. So now that means I need to take my grind and go coarser again, and that could be for a couple of reasons. A big one is the machine's still warming up. So we're kind of making those fine adjustments for the first hour of the morning. You have to change grind size as the temperature of the machine fluctuates and gets hotter or cooler. I know it's a lot. So at this stage, I've pulled 3 espresso shots. I need to pull at least 1 more, and I still don't have my coffee yet, which is why I recommend you don't buy an espresso machine for home. Because every single one of these shots takes time and costs money. And to get a good espresso, it takes a lot of dialing in. So instead, this is one of those times where I think if you love espresso, you should find a great coffee shop, find a great cafe that's dialing in their espresso shots and get that perfect shot without having to wait to dial in your machine every morning.